It's okay.
As I was going to say, art is about expressing yourself and the world around you, and one local artist is capturing just that.
Yes, Ashley Williams is learning more about art by Brey. Is it Brey or Brey?
It's actually Brey, short for Brenyanna. But here's the thing, guys. You just mentioned it, John. Every artist has a story, right? Well, Brey's story is absolutely incredible. She's right now creating a nice piece for us. Brey, good to see you.
Hello.
Hello. Well, when we first walked in, I'm with photographer Terry Haggard. We just were like in awe of everything that she is able to accomplish. This is also something called line art that I've never seen before. But Brey, I'll have you stand up. I know that you're hard at work this morning, but I really want to get your story before talking about some of your pieces here. You've been painting since around 6, but your life took an interesting turn, a little bit of a journey. What was that?
Yeah, so I was painting around the age of 6, was in a bunch of art classes. My parents always kept me busy, and just basically trying to enhance my creativity. And when I went to college, one of my best friends had sadly passed away in a car accident to a drunk driver. And I was kind of sad for a very long time, and I was like, I need something to express myself in a positive way. So what I started doing was I started going back to church, connecting back with God, and then also figuring out what my talents were and just emphasizing on expressing myself emotionally through my talents, through my artwork, and putting my emotions into my pieces.
Yeah, so you tapped into what you call art therapy, right?
Yes, so my major, I have a bachelor's in psychology and social behavior, so I wanted to emphasize the mental health resolvement that you can receive through painting, through art, through expressing yourself creatively.
I think a lot of people who have tapped into painting can feel that same thing. So when it comes to your pieces, you like to focus on representation, which is a lot of what we're seeing on the wall here today.
Yeah, so growing up, and like I said, I have a big history of being an artist, being a painter. I've never seen a lot of women that look like me when it came to looking into art and studying art. So I wanted to emphasize on that so that other people can see themselves in their artwork that look like me. Like I do a lot of vendor events, and I love when kids run up and they're like, oh my gosh, that looks like me, Mom, that looks like me. So that really brings me joy. That's exactly what I want to, who I want to do it for, and what I want to do is just emphasize on representation in the artwork.
And you might be watching at home thinking, well, how can I do that? You can. You host painting classes, but on top of that, you can actually get a kit and take it home, and what she'll do is she'll outline it for you, and then you just fill in the blanks. It was interesting, Brey, to see this particular photo, or painting, I should say, come alive just with a few brush strokes, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the paint kits are super easy. Some people enjoy having people in their homes for paint parties, and some people might not want to. They might want a little bit more intimate. So what I offer is that I can do custom paint kits where I'm able to draw out any sketch for you, whether it's of a family member, a cartoon, sneakers, whatever it is, and I give you all the colors, all the paints, all the supplies, so that way you're able to complete it yourself.
That is so cool. So Brey, listen, painting is fun. Painting, as you mentioned, though, is also a form of therapy. Really appreciate you telling your story. If people want to get in contact with you and get a paint kit, how can they do that?
Yeah, so you guys can either go on my website, artbybrey.com, ARTBYBREY.com, or _artbybrey on Instagram, or you guys can also send me an email at artbybrey@gmail.com.
Art by Brey, everybody. Art by Brey. Thank you. Can I give you a hug? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Art therapy. You gotta love it. All right, guys. We'll make sure to link it all to the website, gooddaysacramento.com.
Love it indeed. Thanks, Ash.